Hi friends, welcome back. Today we're talking about similarity in polygons. So when we have two similar polygons, how we can find the scale factor and what we can do with that information. So let's take a look here at our first example. The scale factor from A to B is 1 to 2. Okay, so A to B is 1 to 2. What does that mean for our sides? Well, it looks like we don't know what that side is, but we do know 8 on B. So I'm gonna put it down here. Notice I have B I'm keeping that all in line, right? So since this guy over here is a question mark, we can look at this and we see, okay, well 2, and then if I multiply that, 2 times 4 gives me 8. Then 1 times 4 would give me 4, and I can put it in there just like that. Let me get a little closer here. Okay, so let's try this guy right here. So we have a scale factor of A to B is 1 to 4. Make sure I've got that nice and zoomed in for you. Okay, so we have scale factor A to B. So A to B is 1 to 4. That means we have X, and that's our question mark. We'll use X over 8. X over 8. Now, let's say you looked at this and you're like, well, I'm not sure how to get that. You can always cross multiply. 4 times X is 4X equals 1 times 8 is 8. Divide by both sides by 4 and you get X equals 2. So in this case, our unknown here side would be 2. Okay, so let's try another one. This one, we're going to find the perimeter of B. Now you have to be careful here. Scale factor from A to B is 1 to 3. Notice the A and B are backwards. A lot of times teachers and curriculum like to try and mess you up there so that you get those. You've got to pay really close attention to that. So if we know A to B, and then our A, we know, is 1 to 3. A to B, 1 to 3. All right, 1 to 3. Well, in this case, what we can do is we look at this and we see, we can find the side here if we want, but we can also just find the perimeter. If we do this, we would have 16 plus 4 would give us 20, so that would be 24. So the perimeter of A is 24. What does that make the perimeter of B? Well, if you look at A, I would need to multiply 1 times 3 to get 24. Not 1 times 3, let's try that again. 1 times 24 to get 24. And if I multiply by 24 down there, or upstairs, I've got to do it downstairs as well. So then we would have, in this case, 72. 72. So the perimeter of this guy would be 24 units. The perimeter of this one would be 72 units. Now, alternatively, what we could have done is figured out, okay, A to B is 1 to 3. Now, I know this is on A, this is 8. So I'm going to put an 8 here, but I don't know what this guy is right there. That's this one. So I can cross multiply. I get X equals 1X equals 24. So now I know that this is 24. Well, if this is 24, this guy has to be 24. And if this is 4 here, I could do the same thing. I say, okay, A to B, and on A, it is 4. Oops, I'm sorry, I've got to do the 1/3 part first. A to B is 1 to 3. Got a little ahead of myself. And then 4 over X. Well, I get 1X equals, this times this gives me 12. So now I know that this is 12, and this is 12. And so if I add all those up, I get 72. So you can do it either way. You can find each side, or you can just find the perimeter and figure it out that way. Hopefully that helps, and we'll see you next time. Wait. I almost forgot something important. We got to talk about what happens when you are not given the scale factor. In this case, we are told that these are similar. They are similar. You have to be told that, or you have to be proving it. Now, in that case, what can we do to find the our scale factor? So we want to compare, like, I'm going to call this figure A and figure B. So from A to B is, I want to compare the same things, 18 to 15. I could have also chosen 42 to 35 if I wanted to, but you just need to pick one of those. I think 18 to 15 is a little easier to reduce. So divide that by 3. So upstairs, if we divide that by 3, we get 6. Divide that by 3, we get 5. So our scale factor here is 6 to 5. Let's do one more just to make sure. Let's look at these triangles here. I'm going to call this one A and this B, and we're going to say the scale factor for A to B. Now we need to compare the same things. We have 20 and 24. 20 and 24. We can cut those in half. We get 10 over 12. Cut them in half again. We get 5 over 6. So our scale factor is 5 to 6. So hopefully that makes a little bit more sense. And now for real, we will see you next time.